Welcome back, beautiful souls. Today we're talking about one of the most powerful events in astrology and astronomy, the lunar eclipse. Now, you may have heard a lunar eclipse called the blood moon, right? This is about cosmic reset, fated turning points, portal of transformations. And while there's lots of mystery surrounding eclipse, there's also a lot of misinformation. So today we're breaking it all down. We'll discuss what a lunar eclipse actually is, the difference between a full moon and a lunar eclipse, why eclipse feels so intense. Now, there's spiritual and astrological significance and how to work with eclipse energy. So, grab your tea and get comfortable and let's dive in. A lunar eclipse occurs when Earth moves directly between the sun and the moon. Earth's shadow falls across the moon, so the moon becomes partially or fully covered. This can only happen during a full moon. During a total lunar eclipse, the moon often appears reddish in color. So this is where you get the term blood moon. Specifically, the red color happens because sunlight is filtered through the Earth's atmosphere before reaching the moon. So it's like a beautiful reminder that science and wonder can coexist together. Every lunar eclipse is a full moon, but not every full moon is a lunar eclipse. A typical full moon amplifies emotions and brings awareness. A lunar eclipse does that, and then it turns the volume all the way up. Now, lunar eclipse, they tend to accelerate change. They reveal truths and they bring hidden matters to the light. And they often coincide with significant endings, revelations, or turning points. So think of the full moon as a spotlight and think of a lunar eclipse as a spotlight with a megaphone attached. Astrologically, lunar eclipses are associated with emotional breakthroughs, endings, closures, revelations, karmic shifts as well. Because the moon governs our emotions and intuition, subconscious patterns, emotional security, an eclipse can illuminate areas that you've been avoiding. Things hidden beneath the surface may suddenly become impossible to ignore. This can feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it can also be incredibly liberating. Often, lunar eclipses show us what's complete, what has run its course as well, and what we are finally ready to release. Eclipses don't usually happen alone. They arrive in periods known as eclipse seasons. These seasons are typically occurring twice a year, and they include both solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. During eclipse seasons, people often experience major decisions, unexpected changes, relationship shifts, career developments, and spiritual awakenings. Events may also feel accelerated. Situations that have been building quietly can suddenly move forward very quickly. That's why many astrologers refer to eclipse as catalyst. Spiritually, lunar eclipses are often viewed as period of release, not manifestation, and not necessarily calling new things in, but clearing space. So this energy asks, what are you ready to let go of? This could be limited beliefs, unhealthy relationships, outdated identities, emotional baggage, and old patterns. A lunar eclipse helps expose what no longer aligns with your growth. And once something is revealed, it is much harder to ignore. This is why eclipse period can feel emotionally intense. Growth often requires honesty. Rather than trying to force outcomes during an eclipse, focus on observation. Some supportive practices include journaling, meditation, reflection, emotional process, rest, grounding. Pay attention to recurring themes, strong emotions, and unexpected insight. Patterns being revealed. So instead of asking, what should I manifest? Try asking, what am I being shown? Eclipses tend to reveal before they rebuild. Let me clear up a few myths. Myth one, eclipses are bad luck. That's not true. They're powerful periods of change and not punishment. Myth number two, everything will fall apart. Not necessarily. Sometimes eclipses bring breakthroughs, opportunities, and clarity. And the last myth is you should fear eclipse energy. Well, absolutely not. Respect it, work with it, learn from it, but don't fear it. Eclipses are a part of life's natural cycles of growth and transformation. Lunar eclipse reminds us that transformation often begins with release. Sometimes growth isn't about adding more. Sometimes it's about letting go. The eclipse shines light on what is complete so that something new can eventually emerge. So I want to know, have you ever experienced a major life shift during a lunar eclipse? Drop the experience in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because next we're going to be exploring so much more astrology. And don't forget to check out my Magnetic Muse Masterclass launching August 8th, 2026, where we'll dive deeper into spiritual development, intuition, and energetic alignment. So until next time, beautiful souls, trust the release, honor your transformation, and let the eclipse reveal what is ready for you to see.